January 2nd today here in southern Ontario. So, you following what's happening in German politics? The AFD is polling well. I'll do a whole separate video about that. I got to compile some notes I've been keeping, but the world is moving to the right. In no chronological order here geopolitically, we see the U.S. resoundingly moved away from the woke left when they voted in Trump. I mean, what were the Democrats thinking, that just putting a black woman was going to be enough and nobody would pay attention to economics and mass migration and etc. The World Economic Forum supported Kamala Harris and has stated they consider Trump a threat to their geopolitical, one world governance. Anyways, again, not in chronological order, in Italy, Giorgia Meloni is still polling well. What has it been, 2.5 years now? 2 years anyways, I think, that she's been in power. The leftists were losing their minds and comparing her to like she was Benito reincarnated, if you know what I mean. Sorry, got to coach my terms. And yet, Italy's on a slow turnaround. Handcuffed to some extent, being a member of the European Union, which is headed by Ursula von der Leyen, who sits on the board of trustees at the World Economic Forum. And, well, anyways, I've explained before the power the EU Commission has over the member countries. Poland, have you seen their leader at the UN and at the World Economic Forum saying zero problems because we have zero, I think I can get away with saying, mass migration. Hungary has gone right apparently, but I'm not hip on that. Don't know what's really happening there. Argentina, what's his name, Javier Milei or whatever, he's been in power a year now. The economy's, he's doing pretty much what he promised, despite being handcuffed in a lot of senses by, I'll just say, the lower houses. He doesn't have complete authority. Holland, I'm not sure quite what's happening there with Geert Wilders. It took, the 2 or 3 years even for the farmers' revolt to run out. Oh, what was his name? He's Mark Rutte, graduate of the Young Global Leaders program, same year as Justin Trudeau, 2005. Anyways, the farmers got rid of him, got Geert Wilders from the right in. Where did Mark Rutte land? Head of the United Nations. No, head of NATO. That's right, head of NATO. I've mentioned before the IMF, the UN, NATO, the WHO, the World Bank, all headed by WEF members. So now, what will happen in Germany? The government has collapsed their votes of non-confidence. I guess their election will be the end of January, or is it in February? Somebody did say in the comments, and I'm sorry, I think it might be in February. Again, I'll do something about Germany in its totality. Will they move to the right? The party that just lost power, headed by Olaf Scholz. I did a video about that. Olaf Scholz is a WEF member, Young Global Leaders graduate, and so are many of his right-hand men, I'll say. And so was the other leading left party. So how much of the world recognizes that the left is the WEF and the WEF is left? Hard to say, but people are certainly waking up to the fact that the woke left, well, go woke, go broke. Germany's broke. Anyways, enough of that.